Hi, my name is Tapanga Bollinger. I'm 23 years old, and I've been in John 3:17 for 11 months. I'm fixing to be a John 3:17 graduate, and I just wanted to talk for a minute about how good God is and what He can do in your life. First of all, before I had a relationship with Jesus, my life was miserable. I had a lot of turmoil, a lot of brokenness that I didn't know how to face. I didn't know how to handle. I didn't honestly know how to carry out through my daily life in a positive, healthy way. But being here at John 3:17, I have been given the tools that helps me work with those traumas and just the guilt of my past, and with a relationship with God, it helps you even further because He takes that guilt from you and He takes that turmoil and He turns it into something beautiful. He turns it into a testimony, a story of healing and restoration, and a story of your past instead of a current struggle. Before John 3:17, I was on methamphetamines and I was living in the woods, homeless, in a tent by myself in Fayetteville, Arkansas. I cooked all my food out there. I bathed out there. I did everything out there. Um, Before John 3:17, I've done a lot of things that I'm not proud of, like abandoning my family, doing illegal things like stealing, and I've hurt a lot of people physically and mentally, emotionally, and I have done things like sold my body for drugs. And God has shown me just how important it is to just give your all to Him and just how quick He can start healing you. Before drugs, I was diagnosed with many mental disorders like PTSD, and which is post-traumatic stress disorder, and ODD, which is oppositional defiance disorder, and borderline personality disorder, and bipolar, and chronic depression and anxiety. And through this program and through God's grace, I have learned that, who the Son sets free is free indeed. And I have been recently diagnosed, and the only thing I have is ADHD. I have a lot of energy, and the Lord has taught me that if I have self-control and I use it for good, that it's going to be okay. And as long as I just keep my faith in Him, it's just going to get better and better. So the Lord has completely restored my mental health. And as for family, my grandfather, who raised me, said he didn't want anything to do with me, that he was tired of me and he just couldn't have me in his life. And I know that that was just a result of his pain. But while being in John 3:17, he's come to see me every month. Like I said, I'm 4 hours from home. I'm from Fayetteville, Arkansas, and he has made the trip 4 hours here and 4 hours back at least once a month. Both my parents were on drugs my whole life, but as of today, both my mom and my dad are sober. So when God says, to serve Him and He will restore the years that the locust had stolen, and serve Him with all your heart and He will save your family, He is doing that for me. It's not a question. It's something being done right now. Another thing I want to tell you about is the hope that you have once you just lay your life down to Jesus. I'm not saying you have to go to recovery to receive that healing, but if you can't escape the trauma, if the trauma is where you're at, if the drugs are where you are, if the abuse is right beside you, then it's good to move away from that location, away from that area, away from the distraction, and just get tuned in with a one-on-one relationship with God. And John 3:17 has given me the ability to escape my life for a year and be sat down in a community full of good people, a great church community that loves you very much, that's very accepting and very approachable. And not only that, they give you a structure. As a drug addict, you wake up when you want, you go to sleep when you want, or you don't go to sleep and you're miserable. You're go, go, go. It's a never rest. But John 3:17 shows you what it's like to rest, to physically and mentally rest. And God comes in and He shows you what spiritual rest is. Before I came to the program, I had some legal issues. I was going to have to go to prison for 6 years with 4 suspended, serving 2, because I was on probation and I caught some pretty intense charges, and then I missed court for them. I had a $50,000 warrant for my arrest, And my probation officer stated that he'd got a hold of the prosecuting attorney from where I have the charges. And he said, as long as I complete the program and attend transitional living when I get out, which was already my plans, that he would drop the $50,000 bond. And I just want to make known to you and to anybody else that, you show this video to, that it starts out as hope. Faith is just the idea of belief. But when you see it come to play, then it's a blessing, and I just want to let you know that there's a lot of people here at John 3:17 that will love you through your heartache. I came in John 3:17 broken, impulsive, angry, rebellious, disrespectful, arrogant. You couldn't tell me that I needed help. And I am fixing to leave brand new. I'm changed. I have a love for other people. I know how to calm down when circumstances don't go the way that I like, or when people are disrespectful. I know that it's about praying for them and praying for yourself to handle them in the next situation. I mean, God will open your eyes to show you what it is you need to work on, what your next step should be, and the people here will love you unconditionally through the entire thing. And I just want to let you know that it's not easy, in recovery. But nothing that's just easy is worth it. It's hard work and it's dedication that gets you through it. And if you allow God into your heart, He will change everything. He will change you, He will change your circumstances, and He will completely change your life like He did mine. I just wanted to offer that peace to you today and just let you know a little bit of what God has done for me. If you know anybody that struggles with addiction or needs any help, John 3:17 is here and willing and would love to assist you. So if you just get on the John 3:17 website that should be on this video, or just give the ministry a call, we would love to help you in any way we can, and we're praying for you out there.